Reading about brain surgery versus actually doing brain surgery are very different, and I expect that you'd prefer the experienced doer rather than the avid reader. This gets to the heart of our next topic, skill assessment. Given the opportunity, wouldn't you want to be able to demonstrate your skills for an interviewer? An example is a newly graduated, inexperienced, but impressive physical therapy candidate. Acme may decide to hire him based upon his credentials, degree, personality, and charm. Our seasoned manager, however, wants to see him in action and invites him into an exam room to do a series of assessments using her as a patient in 3 different real-life scenarios. Or maybe it's a technical writer with outstanding credentials and experience being asked to write a user manual based upon nothing but electronic specs. Or it's a financial analyst being given a stubby pencil, napkin, and calculator and told that he has an hour to make sense of 10 years of data. Or maybe it's simply being asked to write a business letter. Simple isn't always simple when you're being timed and evaluated by an observer. Wow, that scares me just saying it. It's the difference between theoretical and real, or, put another way, knowledge and application. And while a skill assessment is most likely not a reason to hire you, it can be a reason to not hire you. A common issue in skill assessment can be the vast divide in how you evaluate your performance versus how the observer does. You might feel as though you performed up to the high standard you yourself established during your phone interview. From the interviewer's perspective, it was like 2 different candidates. Your phone interview projected a highly qualified candidate, while the interviewer walked away from the assessment wondering where the professional she spoke to on the phone was. Don't be surprised if an assessment comes with a debrief. What might seem like an interesting discussion may actually be part of the assessment itself. While evaluating skills is very helpful to an interviewer, given there might be many different outcomes to an assessment, especially in a critical thinking exercise, the interviewer may be just as interested in the why of what you just completed. Why did you take this approach and not another? What variables did you consider? What did you struggle with? What was easy? As an interviewer, understanding your self-awareness is especially interesting. While you may do poorly on the assessment itself, if you're able to identify where your gaps were, why, and what you might do differently, the interviewer may see you in a different light. Given this situation, as an interviewer, I might say something like, okay, let's do it again, or maybe even a mini version of it. Talk about putting him on the spot. But hey, if an interviewer gives you a second opportunity, chances are that she's looking for a reason to keep you in the game. I've even had candidates themselves ask me for a mulligan, or, put another way, a do-over. Personally, I'm more impressed with a candidate that can mess up a skill assessment, ask for a do-over, self-correct, and hit it out of the ballpark the second time. Why? While I expect a talented candidate to hit a home run the first time, the candidate that can significantly improve his performance the second time says even more about his situational awareness and ability to grow in a job by recognizing his own weaknesses. It may be the first-time home run hitter has topped out at his talent level, while our second candidate not only has the ability to perform at the same level, but also grow beyond it.